Part 4, we look at the mode where we can have duophony. Not really paraphonic. Is it paraphonic or is it duophonic? It's not polyphonic, but we can have two notes playing at the same time. It's awesome. And now we've got these kind of buttons at the bottom here. Now, just to be honest, I don't really know what's going on with the sequencer and the ARP, so I'm going to look in the manual for that. And then the whole modulation part here, which I think things will get really interesting. I think I'll do that as a separate video. I think I need to play around with that rather than just sort of play around, you know, just for the sake of a half-an-hour video. That would be bonkers. However, the mode setting is pretty interesting. So there's this drone setting, which basically, I think it's like, imagine you just sort of setting the release to infinity and beyond. So off. Yes, there we go. So if I just, so it's actually, so it's kind of almost remembered the last key by hit. So that could be useful because you can just have a, you know, let's put a load of reverb and delay on. Put the drone on. You can have a nice A playing, and you can sort of play along with that. Not with this, because obviously that's just playing a drone. But yeah, you play along with a sort of guitar or bass or another synth, and just have that sort of chugging away in the background. So that's nice. Not really sure what's going on with normal repeat, but hang on, let's give the dry signal. Normal. Okay, that's what's going on. Now I don't know what it's taken as the clock for that. I mean, I'm going in USB, and my project in my DAW is probably set to 120 BPM. Let's just change that. Come on, let's just do the experiment. 120. Let's go to 70 BPM. But let's. I don't know. I don't know what's going on there. So it has that mode, but I need to look at the manual to work out exactly what's going on with that in terms of, you know, what's the frequency that controls the repeats. Can I have repeat and drone? No, I can't have repeat and drone. Normal and retrig, that's just the way the keyboard responds. So in normal mode, if I hold down C and play an E flat, because I'm holding down the C and it's a monosynth, the E flat doesn't sound. But if I put it into retrig mode, if I hold down C, and then it will trigger that E flat. And it's kind of a legato effect because I'm holding down the C. As opposed to if I was in normal and I was just sort of going sort of more staccato. So it's just yeah. So I guess if you're doing kind of a lot of lead work, you know, you could decide which mode you're going to have there. Now the super exciting one, mono poly. So I think, well, if we put it into poly mode, polyphony, two note polyphony, but polyphony nonetheless. Amazing. Let's give it some delay and some reverb. What key am I in? Same key. No, let's play in F. Well, that just sounds majestic. I mean, let's put the reverb back in. I mean, it's not quite full on lush pad territory, is it? Because I get two notes. It's more kind of, I don't know, your dad's organ. But no, I mean, that sounds like I mean that in a negative way. The question is, am I hearing? Okay, let's go back to oscillator A. Yeah, so that's what's happening. What it's doing is basically saying, take your first note's oscillator A, and then this is me, yeah, and then oscillator B comes along to provide your second note. Oh, that's interesting. No, I tell a lie. The polyphony is entirely on oscillator B. No. Yeah, I think it's basically saying oscillator A, first note, oscillator B is the second note, and I'm not sure how it's all working out, kind of how the re-triggering is going, but yeah, I think that's what's going on there. So we're basically hearing, yeah, sort of these two voices in, I guess, a duophonic mode. It's nice. Let's just show you a similar thing dry, no reverb, no delay. How's a retrig going to change that? No, don't like that. That probably says more about my playing than the synth. Yes, I like it a lot. So like I say, I'm not sure what's going on with the signature and the ARP. I know there's a record mode. I don't think there's anything on board as far as I could tell. So I think maybe the deal is you record it and then you put it into play mode, and then you've got a couple of options there. I'm not sure what's going on with the ARP, but I'm going to read the manual for those points there in the LFO, and this whole modulation section looks pretty deep, I'd say, and probably this is maybe the reason that you'd look at the Pro1. I mean, I don't know, it's like a classic, obviously, it's one of the classics from the olden days, from the analog world, the old-fashioned analog world. The fact of having poly, that's nice. Really singy filter, that's nice. Yeah, I think it definitely brings something new to the party if you've already got like a Model D and a Neutron, which I have. Yeah, okay, more playing required.